Hello, welcome to another Pauper video. You may be questioning what you're seeing right in front of you because this is quite a pile. And you would be correct. I'm also recording this deck tech after the league because I realized something which I will mention later on. But first, a bit of a let's go a story of how I came up with this pile. From the Red Tron video. Candy Trail was great in the Red Tron video. I mentioned this, and it's also been pretty good in just Grixis Affinity in general. But what I really liked with Candy Trail in the Red Tron deck was you could see what you're going to cascade into with the boarding party. So I thought to myself, wait, if it can do that with boarding party, why don't I just do this with synthesizer? Problem with synthesizer is that you never know what you're going to get, right? But what if you do know what you're going to get? And both these just cost 1 mana. So you can... And so from there, it's just like, well, both of these are artifacts, right? We can put it in a Kaldotha shell or whatever. But, well, how about we just put it in an Affinity shell, right? So we're playing 2 artifacts. We may as well just play Mirror Enforcer. Because that makes things cheaper, right? Well, them being in play makes Mirror Enforcer cheaper. And there's probably times where you could just like Candy Trail, Scry, see a Mirror Enforcer, it's free. Your synthesizer, get it into play. It's cool stuff like that, right? So that was the idea of this deck. But then there was a Lost Caverns of Ixalan card that is not this one, that I've seen no one talk about, that I thought was actually okay, which is this card down here. So this is Hunter's Blowgun. This is the first equipment in Pauper that can give Death Touch, which I think is pretty cool and something you could possibly build around, because you can now have something that can reliably give Death Touch all the time, and you can also turn something into shooting down, right? So give it Death Touch, which only happens on your turn, but that's fine. And then you equip. This costs like 5 mana to put on a creature, because this one costs 2, this one costs 3, and then you can tap a creature to ping theirs and kill it straight away, right? Seems cool. You just have a machine gun killer. So I'm like, well, you know what both of these cards have in common? They cost 1 mana. You know what works well with that? Trinket Mage. So I had both these ideas going on, and then I'm like, wait a second, all these cost 1 mana as well. So why don't I just shove all of this in a deck and see how we go? And from that, I came up with a bad realization that this card does not work, which I thought it did. So I thought this card and this card work together, so when you attacked, you could shoot down a creature, right? It doesn't, because this does the damage, not the creature. So this doesn't have Death Touch, so you're just going to be doing 1. So this is the reason why I'm doing the deck tech afterwards, because I didn't realize this until match 5, when it actually came up. So, and you'll go, oh yeah, now I could do this. And I've probably mentioned it a couple of other times as well, but it's the first time it ever happens, then I realize, oh, I'm an idiot. But it's still pretty cool, right? Because if we ignore these, the other thing that the other part of this puzzle was Renowned Weaponsmith, which is a downshift that I've seen barely anyone talk about, because it's not that great. But so it's from Commander something, I don't know, Commander Masters. It taps for 2 mana to activate ability of artifacts, but you can also just search for either Vial of Dragonfire or Heart-Piercer Bow. So it's like a card advantage engine, so you can so it's a 1/3, it's a decent blocker that you can tap in a turn and draw a card, which will be one of these. So you can max these out, so it can have the potential to draw like 8 cards if you want to fill your deck with these cards, but these cards are not good. So I would not fill them up. I like 1 Vial and 1 or 2 Heart-Piercer Bows. Like, I think 3 is a good number. You could probably change this to a Vial if you want. But this is still pretty cool. It's just an artifact to help count for Affinity. It helps pluck things out. Like, it helps kill... helps do extra damage. So it sort of gives your creature like an extra power to kill other creatures. So it lets like a Mirror Enforcer attack into a Gurmag Angler. You could also take it to a Terror, but then you got to pay 2 mana, so... Things like that. Vial of Dragonfire is like it's a Seal of Fire that costs 4 mana. It's not good. I can't even hit players. But it's an option, so I put it in there. But its ability to tap for 2 mana is pretty cool because synthesizer. So you can tap this to pay for the 2 of the sacrifice ability of synthesizer, right? So now you have to only tap this creature and a red to pop this off, which is pretty cool. But there's also it also helps make the equip costs of this little combo much more manageable. So you now only have to tap one creature or tap one creature to pay for like the Hunter's Blowgun, and then you can pay 3. Just gives you that extra bit of mana to help shuffle these things around, right? So that was the basis of the deck. So I've had all this. So I needed some interaction, so I put in Galvanic Blast. I needed some more threats, so I put in 4 Gearseeker Serpent, because we're mostly blue, so this is pretty easy to cast. Put in Thoughtcast because it's Affinity, right? Put in Munitions because you need another way to end the game. 1 Munitions is always good. So the other random cards I've got in here, 1 Relic of Progenitus, because it's having it Trinket Mage, you can put in a couple of random fun one-offs. If you're playing against Dredge and like Familiars and sort of Flicker Loop decks, I think having a Relic main is fine to have. We don't use our graveyards, so it doesn't really matter. If we exile ours, I put in a couple of Witching Wells, just because you want to cast Candy Trails early, right? So sometimes you don't have them in your hand when you draw the Synth, so just having a couple more Candy Trails to scry is handy to just make sure you're hitting on the Synth what you want. It's also pretty good to get with Trinket Mage because it actually draws you 2 cards. It's also got an activate ability that you can sack with Weaponsmith, tap to activate with Weaponsmith, so which is all pretty sweet. And with all these stupid artifacts sitting around doing nothing, I thought, why not play Sunshot Militia? I was thinking of playing this card in the Boros Rights deck, which someone else played and did all right with. So we're giving it a shot here. So I'm playing 2 because I want to draw 1 at one point, and they can just sit there and like do two damage every turn by just tapping like a Synth and a Witching Well and maybe 2 lands. So just a way to kill people without actually attacking in, which I think is pretty sweet. Mana base is 19 lands, which seems to be what Affinity runs mainly. I needed a decent amount of artifact lands, and I need a lot of blue because of the Gearseeker and Thoughtcast mainly. So that's why I'm running 2 Mistvault Bridge instead of like islands and mountains. And I can get away with a couple of colorless lands because we're only 2 colors. So that's the deck. It's cool, I think anyway. I hope you enjoy this one. So my sideboard is the classic red-blue, 4 Hydro, 4 Pyro. I didn't know what to put in, that seemed good. Put in a couple more Negates, put in Cast the Fire because glitters are still everywhere and this seems the best thing against them. Shaman against ground-dwelling things like elves and whatnot, and another Relic because sometimes 1 Relic's not enough, right, for the graveyard decks. So, yeah, I think this deck's cool. I don't know if this is the right build, but yeah, I hope you enjoy these 5 rounds of glorious red-blue artifact random action. Right, welcome to round 1, where my hand looks like a pile of garbage. This is fine. We can cast this, and then we can do other things. We'll keep. We're versing AKA Peanut Butter. Ooh. Hope this isn't Fae. I don't really have anything to do with flyers. Oh, I've got the pingers, I guess. So I'll just play the blue land and pass. They will cycle a Lorien Revealed. Oh, just brainstorm, okay. I'm going to play a Renowned Weaponsmith, make them read the card, and figure out if they want to kill it, counter it. Which they probably will because it's an unknown. So let's go with the blue and then cast this. Okay. Get a Volatile Fjord. Yeah, alright. The good part about my deck is that it doesn't really die to breath weapon. If I get this Hunter's Blowgun to resolve, that will be very good. So, do I want to try to search for something now? Or do I just want to, like, cast things? Let's just cast things. Let's play this. So that'll let resolve. And then we thought cast, which they may not let resolve. But they do. Alright, let's just play the Sunshot Militia. And then we will do a damage. Boros is cool. Doesn't do anything. Okay. So that means they've probably got a Scred. So that means I need to figure out how. I mean, I can't just shoot this, right? Oh, I'm going to play this blowgun. And I think I'm going to equip it to the Weaponsmith. It can only activate as a sorcery. So how about we just do this now? And then we'll Trinket Mage. I'll get a longbow. Then I'll just cast it. And then we will do a damage. Alright. May have not been the best use of my mana. Now the militia is dead. Fjord. I think I just equipped the bowgun and attack. Kill it. Sure, can't do anything about it. So now I will scry 1, scry 2. There's a candy trail. I'll take the candy trail. Grab here. I'm gonna run out of stuff eventually. I mean, so am I guess, but they do have more cards in hand than me. Sure. I can't just steal the monarchy. Which is probably the best option. So we shoot this. We shoot this. Candy trail. I probably should have played the Weaponsmith, actually. Synth and Witching Well. I'm going to draw one of these. I'll keep them both on top. They're both fine. I'll get to draw them both next turn. I'll draw one at the end of my turn and then one during their turn. One during my normal draw step, I should say. Can't believe the Vial of Dragonfire was useful. One terror. Two terror. So I can equip and ping, but that does cost me my entire mana base. So how about we just scry to Synth. Galvo Blast to the face is pretty good. I haven't played land, have I? So I'll just put a land on top. We'll Synth. We'll get the land. Play another Weaponsmith. And I just swing in, so I'm not blocking. Okay. Okay. I am bewildered and confused. Why would you double block that? Yes. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Get free. Cast this. Ooh. I'll equip the blowgun. gonna kill it. That's fine. I can pay 2 mana. And then I can put it on here. So now I can trade with Terra. Alright, so just swing in. I just take it, okay. See if I can kill you. Alright. Cool. Alright, that was strange. The double block with the Terra made no sense to me. Okay. Do we just bring all the Hydros and all the Pyros? I think I bring in High... Maybe I do. What do I care? What do I care more about? Alright, we'll take out the Vial, because I think it's pretty useless. High Piece of Bow is probably fine. Galv Blast. The Longbow is pretty useless. Actually, Relic's probably decent enough against them. Weaponsmith's pretty average. And Synth probably isn't as great when I'm playing these things. So we just keep 2 Heart Piece of Bows for these. I gotta keep all them. I can't gain any life, so I need to keep as much burn in as I can. And you also need to keep creatures, because I'm keep trimming creatures, which isn't great. Maybe I don't need the relics. Maybe one's good enough that I can Trinket Mage for. I like the Militias. The Militias were great. I need all these. Maybe Witching Well's better than Candy Trail. I like the blowgun, though. Maybe just 1 Heart Piercer Bow. It's only good with the blowgun. Alright, we have Witching Well and a Hydro. This seems risky. I've got a mulligan. No, this is better. We can keep this. Relic's probably fine. Renowned Weaponsmith only searches for 1 thing, so I'll just put that on the bottom. They've boarded up to... They've got 68 cards in their library, and they've got 7... Did they put their entire sideboard in? I am just so confused. I mean, I should not have done that, probably. Pyroblast is probably fine to keep near the top. So if they don't blow up my Seed of the Synod, I can Relic into Thoughtcast. They can't spell that, then woe is me, I guess. Spectre Pyro. Okay, it's pretty good for me. You gonna cycle something? Yep, okay. So 4, so I can play either of these next turn. But I won't have Pyroblast back up. Oh, what you got? Ponza's fine. Let's make them exile this card from the graveyard. My turn? Yay. I like it when it's my turn. Artifact land? Yay. I like it when it's an artifact land. Alright, I'm thinking... Oh, I can't play the Gear Seeker anymore. Oh well. Mirror Enforcer it is then. Scred. Scred dead Mirror Enforcer. Yeah, should have probably played the Serpent. Okay. So we play this one. Counterspell. Attempt to Pyroblast your Counterspell. Will you Hydroblast my Pyroblast? No. Okay. Sweet. As long as I can stop them from plonking down the Monarchy, that's all I'm really trying to do. Oh, maybe it is a Pyroblast. Yeah, it is. Okay. Means they might plop up the Monarchy. Actually, I should have popped a relic there. I might do it now. Just so they can't play Terror. I can play Mirror Enforcer, keep Hydroblast up. They're not even 60 cards yet. What is this? This is yeah, it's a Terror. Nice try. Okay, so I can play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I can play whatever I get. which will let me cast this Mirror Enforcer. I think I want Witching Well. It just gets me the most value. Breath Weapon? Ghost Fire. Oh, it's not red, so I can't Hydroblast it. And I think I will play the Mirror Enforcer. Synth is pretty good. I will take the Synth. And hope that I can cast whatever is on the Synth and it's not like a Hydro or a Pyroblast. Can they Terra me yet? Still not yet. And they realize they can't. And undo it all. Yep. I go. So now we Synth. Mirror Enforcer. Is it free? Yeah. Love it when it's free. Could Candy Trail. I might just pass turn and keep up Hydro and second the Witching Well. Right, what you got? Yeah, I'll Hydro that. That means they will be able to Terra next turn. Cost you 3. Hey, finally. Oh, crack this. What do we get? Weaponsmith is fine. Will get me a Heart Piercer bow if I need it. Let's do this first. Yep, cool, that's fine. Like, I should be able to cast whatever it reveals. Then we just pass. They can't attack in, because I can just double block. Alrighty, I'll double block. If they have an interaction spell, then I can Hydro Blast it. And then if they've got another interaction spell, then they've got no cards in hand. Monarchy? Yep, okay. Alright, I have used one Galvanic Blast. So they get to draw a card. So I definitely swing with this. Trinket Mage. Can't get me anything relevant, I don't think. Yeah, I think I still swing. Trade it off. Yep. And then I play Trinket Mage and Weaponsmith. I'll get the blowgun. Now, they shouldn't be able to kill both unless they drew like a champion. And a Lorien revealed. Yep, okay, that's fine. So that means I just attack with the Trinket Mage. Steal the Monarchy. We'll get the bow out of the deck. And then we will play bow, play blowgun, and equip blowgun. Oh, bow to Trinket Mage. So now if they have a blocker, I can blowgun up the Trinket Mage and then shoot it down while I'm swinging in. Yep, okay. Alright, we will Thoughtcast. Draw 2. It's pretty good cards. Let's play this Gearseeker Serpent. Make it counterspelled, but that's fine. Or Pyroblast, that's also fine. Alright, equip this. Can you get bolted? No, alright, attack for 2. And I'll keep up Galv Blast. And Pyroblast, apparently. That's all their Augur of boluses. Sure. It probably was a better idea to counter that, because they may have had nothing. Okay, well now they're just digging one card deeper, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, well, the land's pretty bad. They got nothing. Excellent. Alright, just play Mirror Enforcer, attack for 2. I want my Mirror Enforcer. Ooh. This actual counterspell? Or is this a Hydroblast? Yeah, okay. Alright, we're swinging in for 2. Alright, so now we just play this. Equip it with the bow. I don't need to crack the Witching Well. They've got no cards, and I've got 2. That's also pretty good. I might actually kill them. Yep, that does nothing. So now I just shoot him down. Yep, GG. Alright, played a little awkwardly. They must be new to the deck. But, hey, the deck did what it was supposed to. It drew a lot of cards and did the Death Touchy thing, so I'm happy with that. Let's see how we do in the next one. Alright, round 2. We're on the play against Mana Man Van Turk. I would like to be on the play. I cannot keep this, even though it looks okay, because if there is no lands on top, well, and if this was untapped land, I think I'd still go for it. But the fact that it's not means I may not draw a land on turn 2, so I got a mulligan. This is just as bad. I got a mulligan. Alright, well, now we're up to what I said I was going to do before, so we'll keep this. I'll keep this, put back the blowgun. This can gain me cards, so can these. We'll go with this. Alright, so hopefully we can see a land. Alrighty. Not good. Is this land destruction? If it is, I will scoop. Oh, hey, okay. Well, might as well play the Weaponsmith. Jewel Thief, okay. 1, 2, 3. Can tap this to play this. So now I can do this for 1. Cool. Alright. This is fine. Acid Moss. Which isn't good. Probably just going to play a big cascadey thing, which I don't know how to deal with. At least I've got indestructible lands now. I think I still need to draw 2 cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't just tap this to play Mirror Enforcer. Which I will do. And then I'll keep up Galv Blast. For the boarding party that's about to hit me. Not skirting the Mirror Enforcer. Sure. Weaponsmith is too scary. Acid Moss. Alright, well, I'll Galvanic Blast this, I guess. It's probably a Dino. Okay, that's fine. Do I think I can cast whatever's on top, is the question. I don't have a red untapped, so probably not. So let's just play this and attack. Oh. Democast. Oh, I'll drift it. Oh, there we go. Arbor Elf. Arbor Elf is fine. So now... I think I Synth. Get that, which doesn't really matter. I can double block, which is... I can block and vial. Yeah, sure. Another dino. Yep, okay. What do you got? Thermocast. Alright. Cool. Alright, well, we'll Candy Trail. That's fine. Alright, they attack in. Not yet. Cool. Oh, I could have tapped that to search. Oh well. I'm thinking... to crack this. Thoughtcast is pretty good. I guess I just play... See the Synod. Pass. Attack with both. Alright, we'll block one. Shoot it. Do a double block. Yeah, I've got the mana up now, so I'll just block and shoot it. Alright, what else you got? Another dino? Drifty, okay. Yep. Alright, well, I don't really know how I'm winning this. I just need, like, my Death Touch trick going. So, can I do it this turn? No. I think I need to keep that untapped. So we will just Trinket Mage. Yes, we get the Death Touchy thing. We play it. And we will equip to the Vigilant guy. Attack in. I hope they can't remove it, and if they can't, I can give it a... Alright, well that's fine too, I guess. So I can search for a bow, but then I have to be able to play it and equip all of them, which would be too much, I think. Yeah, it's too many creatures. Alright, well, the belief was there. So, well, let's think about it. So if I Search. I have 4 mana left over, 2 to equip, and then 3 for the other one, so that doesn't work. And then I'll be tapped out anyway. So I guess we scry. Munitions and Witching Well both do not work here. So we'll just synthesize to see what's on top. Gear Seeker Serpent. Sort of works. I can... Everything's got trample, right? So I can... Block, take 5. Yeah, right, alright. Oh no, but they'll put 2 counters or something and they got trample. Yep, alright. Stumbled too early. I guess I can put in pyros, but I mean hydros, but I don't think they do anything. I think I'm better off with... Do I even need negates, to be honest? Sure, I'll bring in negate. Actually, no, I just gotta not mulligan to 5, I think. This hand's also pretty awkward. It's got the Galv Blast in case they have the early... I'll keep it. But I'm not a fan. So we'll do... And I've got 1 indestructible land. So, like... Citadel, Longbow... Maybe I just... They can't kill anything. So maybe I have Great Furnace Longbow. And then I can Synth. See if I hit a land. Or if they're playing Arbor Elf, I kill it. Cool. Well, I'll save myself a little bit of heartache. Relic doesn't help me. Witching Well also doesn't help me. Alright, now I'm just expecting to die. Yep, cool. I'll skip to that. So, just kept real awkward hands. I could have mulliganed again, but yeah, I just had to hope that they didn't have another quick ramp into something useful, so I had time to build. It's fine. All right, see if we can. Oh, I really wanted to show the Death Touch engine at play there, but it didn't really go off, did it? All right, round 3 versus Johnny Sejugar. We'll be on the play. This is decently reasonable. We can keep this. I can just turn 1 bluff. And I guess what we draw determines what we do next. So we might just play a militia. Because it depends on what they're on. Or I might Relic plus Galvanic Blast. Who knows? Bolt Scourge. Off a Great Furnace. I'm very intrigued. Alright, well, in that case, I'll keep up the Galvanic Blast, because I don't know what's going to happen here. Oh, it's Glitters. Okay. Springleaf Drum. Yeah, well, we'll kill it. Which means I can't do anything. I need a land. Excellent. Exactly what I wanted. So now we just do I thought cast. Actually, let's just thought cast next turn. I'm going to militia and do a damage. Keep up, Galvo Blast. It's definitely a Glitter's deck. Just never seen a Glitter's deck run Volt Scourge. Drop my for free. Thought cast is fine. That's what I'm probably going to be doing next turn. Another thought cast is annoying. Ornithopter is fine. To Mirror Enforcer, Mirror Enforcer, Mirror Enforcer? Springleaf Drum, sure. Cool, alright. Don't need to Galvo Blast anything yet. We will Thought Cast once. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just Thought Cast again. I probably shouldn't have played the land. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. It would have been 5, 6. I'll just Candy Trail. I do not want either of these. And then we will do them 1 damage. And I will pass turn. And if they've got Glitters plus a like another backup something, then I'm in trouble. But at this point I think I'm fine. Sure, it means there's a ninja in my future. Am I fine with a ninja? I think so. Just block it with the militia next turn. Well, then I'll have a 5. I should have a Mirror Enforcer as well. Ornithopters all the way across the sky. Alright, let's Synth once. Candy Trail is cool. I can Candy Trail. Might even let me Synth again. I can Synth into a Candy Trail. Which I guess is fine. Don't think I want the land. So now I can play this. And Synth again. Gonna counter this one? Sure. Alright, now we try a Mirror Enforcer. Gonna counter this one? Yeah, alright. So all they had were counter spells. Sure. Alright, we'll ping them for 1. And then we pass. So now they've got nothing. So any card draw spell is going to suck. Let's attack with the... Okay, I'll block the obvious one. Sure, takes it. Alright, so now we crack this. And we Just make them exile a card, because why not? Use up a little bit of clock. Weaponsmith. Okay, well, it's Candy Trail. Another Galvanic Blast is pretty good. I don't think we want to land. We'll play the Weaponsmith. So now we can block Rock Mites. Do another damage. Well, Lish is doing work. Sure. We can't attack. Crack this. Get rid of a card from the graveyard. Alright, well, I'll play a Synth. What do we get? Longbow. Okay, I'll play a Longbow. Don't have the Death Touch equipment, which is a little annoying. Let's tap these two. And these two. And then just pass. And I might be able just to, like, blast, ping this 4 times. I'll take 4. Alright, oh, we'll see if they've got a counterspell. They do not. Cool beans. I'll search for a bow. Alright, now we just ping. 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 Cool. The fact that I drew 3 Galvanic Blast was nice. Alright, so bring in Cast the Fire. And maybe Shaman? No, I think that's good enough. So we'll take out 1 bow. I think 1's enough. And the relic's pretty useless. Having a vial out's pretty handy if they like want to try to equip an Ornithopter or something, so I might as well keep the vial in. Alright, we have interaction. So we will keep. So play Great Furnace and pass. Just because if they put a glitters on this, I can't deal with it. So I need to keep up the Galvanic Blast for the potential turn 2 glitters. Drum is fine. Frogmite is fine. And I get hit for 1. What else you got? Gingerbread. I get hit for 2. Okay. That's also fine. Do I hope for no dust to dust? I guess. Can't really do much else, right? Candy Child, Trinket Mage. I don't mind the Trinket Mage. I don't mind either of these, actually. Alright, no glitters plus counterspell backup, please. Spectre's fine. Attack with all of the things. Take it. Bolt Scourge is also fine. Now we have Trinket Mage, which I can play, but I'm not going to. We'll see what they do. Sure. Alright, attack with the team. Yep, alright. So we will kill these two. Take 4. And now I can play Trinket Mage. Which means you can only attack with Frogmites now. We will get... Maybe I need like a 1-drop creature. At some point. I think I actually want to land. Did I play a land? I have. So I think I'm just going to get a Seat of the Synod. Oh, I'll get another red. Just so the thought casts can actually work. Well, I can, if I don't draw lands, at least I can like chain 2 and get some other stuff. Alright, it's going to be glitters plus counterspell backup is going to be my issue. Or just like double glitters too might be an issue. Yeah, alright, so we shoot that one. Red. Okay, sure. So now I take 3. Which I could just negate with the Candy Trail anyway. We thought cast once. Munitions. Play it. Which will save me from a glitters if they have it. So I think that's what I want to do. Sure. I think I've still got to kill the Frogmite, because I don't want to die to a Galvanic Blast. And I've got to do it now. In case they have a ninja. So we'll sack the Witching Well. I'll sack a Great Furnace. Sure. It did its job. So now I need to play the land. I can play this Candy Trail first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put the Trinket Mage on the bottom. We'll keep it on. We'll keep them both on top. And we Thought Cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thought Cast once more. Into a Candy Trail. Both of these are good. Into a Mirror Enforcer. Cool. And then I can... I get a Mirror Enforcer, so I can Mirror Enforcer plus Gear Seeker plus Crack Candy Trail next turn. Should hopefully be enough value for me to get there. Drum is fine. Can't attack. Sweet. Mirror Enforcer for free. We'll attack. Gear Seeker. Play Bridge. Keep up Candy Trail. In case of double Galv Blast. That's fine. And that's also fine. So now I know that they don't have double Galv Blast. I'm going to gain the 3 now. There we go, and that's even better. So now I can attack with the team. They're going to have to chump something. Oh, they don't have to. They can go to 1. But then they just get to the Galv Blast if they do. No, it just takes 4. There you go. Sure. Alright, play another one of these. And I think that's good enough. I don't need to play the Trinket Mage. I'll just keep up Candy Trail plus Galvanic Blast. Inspector. Yep. Ooh. Alright. Beat the glitters. I managed to draw Galvanic Blasts and hold it up the entire time, which I think was what got me there. 2-1. Still didn't do any Death Touchy things, but like the scries into... I didn't even... Well, the scries were good. I didn't even scry into Synth, right? It was just like a bad Affinity deck that managed to do this. But anyway, I'm happy enough. Let's continue on. Alright, round 4. I had to go away and do something else, so I have no results tab, so I'll have to put that in. We're up against Cosmic Charles, friend of the channel. They have their own YouTube channel if you want to check them out. They have this cool Castigate deck that I tried once and didn't work too well, so I didn't record a video. I think this has too much... It's not quick enough. This is better. We can keep this. Harpissimo is useless at this point in time. So they're on Proliferate. Maybe. Let's scry. Oh, they'll be on ugh. I think I want either of these. Some like turbo sticker deck would be my guess. I might be Proliferate. Oh, I do not want either of these either. I suppose I'll have to get to a point where I want to actually get to the 4th land to be able to draw some cards. But they've got 5 mana already. And I've got nothing. This could literally be anything. Okay, just Proliferate. With red for what exactly, I am unsure. Didn't hit a land, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can play this Mirror Enforcer, which I think I should do. I got to apply pressure because they've applied pressure to me, but they have no blue, and you need blue to be able to proliferate. So my guess is that this is a Thirsting Roots to search for a blue source. Yep, or just proliferate, okay. Surgeon's Insight. Okay. I guess they got Monomorphos. So they don't need blue as much if they're using Monomorphos. My deck's meant to be grindy. This is not. Ooh. Weatherstorm? Oh, okay. I think I need to draw 2 cards. Yes, that's Mirror Force is the best option. They got a lot of cards in hand. I don't think I can kill them before they can kill me. Ooh, cool. Yeah, draw 6 cards, proflate twice. If they can't find something to not die here, then... Yeah, I need to hit an untapped red source, then I think I can kill them. If they don't weather the storm or something. Yep. Yeah, it'll pretty much do it. I'll skip to that. GG. That was cool. Let's bring in the pyros. We take out the things that care about creatures. I don't really think a relic is needed. Pyros and negates. I can bring in Cast in the Fire as well if I want. Which might be the option. We'll take out 2 Weaponsmiths because they're not really doing much. Should we even... Oh, I probably should have changed them to Hydros. This is fine. Let's just start off with this. I'll start off with tap land, I would guess. Yep. Alright, I think I'm just going to play Militia. I've got to start the aggression. Even though it's not that aggressive. Monomorphos. Oh, Prism, yep. Yep, okay. Well, they poisoned me. I needed to hold up Pyro for that, I think, but that's fine. Just play a Militia. Hope to hit an artifact land, I think. Testing roots. Yep. Synth. I guess I gotta do it right. Candy Trail is fine. Oh, I need more red. Guess getting rid of the Pentad Prism, it's not that great anymore. I don't think. Blast is fine, I might be able to stop them. And then we can enforce, we can attack and ping them for 1. But I think the damage is done. I think I've been too slow. I should have either like held up the pyro for the first prologue. I just wasn't expecting it turn 2. Or, yeah, that's about it. 3 is free. Bit of searching. Lorien reveal. That was a weird animation for Lorien reveal. Enforcer costs 1. Attack with the team. And ping them for 1, 2. I don't think's enough anyway. So I think I'm better off just cracking this. Sure. And now we do tap these 2. Do a damage. And then 1 off. So hopefully they don't just go off and weather the storm. That's fine, I can't do anything about it. I stand a chance. Not a good one, mind you, but still a chance. Yep, okay, cool. We got there. Just aggressive enough. So I think I want Hydros as well. Don't think casting the fire is worth it. I think I'm better off with Hydros. Take out a Synth. I'll just take out the Weaponsmith. Yeah, let's do that. Probably should take out the Synths because they're not going to be good with all these counter spells. Sure. Actually, put back the island. Yep. I was struggling for red last time. That's fine. Alright, next turn I just hold up the gate. Oh, nice. And then hopefully I draw something relevant. Not relevant enough, I'll say. It's not doing enough damage for me to tap out. So that costs me 3. So we'll just play Militia and keep up Negate. Sure. That's fine. I've got to counter either card draw, like a big draw 3, or a thing that actually gives me a poison counter. So they can just keep spinning their wheels if they want, but they're not going to actually accomplish killing me if they're not putting poison counters on me. Chalice is fine. Guess I thought cast. Okay, so now I can play this Enforcer. They might have a pile of the black one in hand. Sure. Mana's not their issue. Pyro is also helpful. I think I cast this. I gotta start a clock. Moment's Peace? Ooh, okay. Can't be counted. Sure. Doing the damage. No, they're probably just going to be forever tapped. Alright, well, I've got to counter that one. If nothing else, there's a weather storm coming in my future. I think they're going to draw 5 cards. Oh, okay. Let's draw 1 card. Legend Scroll's fine. The prologue, now they can actually cast it. So now I'm under poison pressure. Okay. Weatherstorm. Just contentious plane. Okay. Yep. Alright, well, this might be a bit tough. Just... Poor Sunshot Militia. It's trying. I gotta counter it. Now they've probably just got Vivisurgeon's Insight. Yep, sure. Which is worse. But I had to hope that they didn't have anything that gained them some life. Oh, drew them more cards, I should say. A Hydro. Trinket Mage. Guess just Candy Trail. I don't think I need another Hydro. They've used up most of their red spells. So I'll take another Candy Trail to see what's on top. Let's tap these two. And hit him for 1. Yep. Just gotta hope they keep drawing lands. It doesn't look like it. Cracking a clue bodes well for me. Is that all? Yay. They might only have lands. Get our Candy Trail. So we'll cast the Scare Seeker Serpent. I will Candy Trail. I don't think Galvanic Blast is what I need. Another Candy Trail is fine. Guess we just crack it. Candy Trail again. Synth is cool after the Candy Trail. Put on top. This and this. Attack for 3. It's not much, but it's an honest day's work. Nothing. Yes. Pass the turn. Please? Yes. Uh-oh. They got an instant speed. Oh, they're going to tap down my dudes. Yeah, okay. Couldn't do anything about that anyway. Can't be counted. So Candy Trail. See what we can hit with the Synth. And negate. Guess I put that on top. Put this one on top. And then I just get the Citadel off. And then I can draw the negate. Then I can tap this and this. And then just pop this. Oh, rough. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have popped it when I've used so much mana. Testing roots. Ooh. That's fine. Yeah, I've got to negate that. Yep, sure. Yep, means they probably got us. Gave it a shot, we were just too slow. Ah, well. Oh, cool interactions, though. Look at all the candy trails. I don't think anything I did at the end there really mattered. I got locked down a bit too easily. Anyway, we tried. One more to go. Alright, final round versus Coleteo. Let's see if we can get a winning record. Oh, I can't risk it. The one land candy trail. Now I've got 4 lands and 2 useless cards. I'll keep it. I don't like it. Maybe Candy Trail will get me out of it. And Synth is okay. Playing against a Synth deck. The Heart Piercer Bow might come in clutch here. Into Inspector. Ooh. Cycle Forgotten Cave. Okay. Do I crack Candy Trail? Probably. And then I could just play another one. Or I guess I just play this. And then I can Candy Trail to set up the Synth next turn. Spring is fine. Another tap land. Yep, Campus. Okay. So let's Candy Trail first. Galv Blast, Mirror Enforcer. So we'll put on top, on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I can't cast it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Dang. Right. Looks like I gotta dig for some more answers again. Okay, I should be able to literally cast anything. We will Synth. Do a Gear Seeker. Cool. Alright. I might as well play this Heart Piercer bow. If I get a Trinket Mage, I can search up for the Death Touchy. It just starts shooting things down. As long as they don't journey me again. Inspector and Inspector. Yep, okay. Alright, now that I've drew that red source, we will crack a Synth. Reinforcer is free. The bow doesn't kill anything. Guess I can just crack this Candy Trail. Witching Well. I might do that next turn. I don't know why I'm holding up Galvanic Blast. Now, Witching Well now. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, they draw 3 cards. Seems good. So much inspection. This looks like a deck I'd play. Dombury Cleric does nothing. Gain them 2 life, yep. Attack with a Skyfisher. Oop, okay. So let's draw 2 cards. You know what else we might do? Draw 2 cards. Let's play Gear Seeker. Let's attack with just the Gear Seeker. Yeah, I'll probably just chump with an Inspector. Just let it through. Nice. Do I Gear Seeker or do I draw 2 more cards? Let's draw some cards. Munitions is pretty good. Shouldn't have put the second Heart Piercer bow on the bottom. What if they're playing my deck? Well, they're playing Dawnbringer Cleric and Journey to Nowhere, so there mustn't be. Otherwise, the rights would be very scary. They still might like Blast. Take a Skyfisher? No, okay. Excellent. Candy Trail is good. Okay, I'll put that on the bottom. I'll put that on top. We'll Synth. We'll cast this. We will cast a Gearseeker Serpent. And then I'll attack with Gearseeker Serpent. Just jump. Cool. And then we just pass, probably cracking Candy Trail in a turn. Skyfisher is fine. Bring it back a Inspector, I would assume. They haven't hit a Synth when I've hit 3. And they're not attacking with the Skyfishers, so I don't know what they're trying to do. They've drawn half their library almost. Blast. Yeah, I should have put out makeshift munitions, just in case they don't have enough artifacts. They've only got 2 Rustbelt bridges. That's rough. And the Shame Concession. Excellent. Okay. Now we got to worry about Dust to Dust. And Pyroblast. Alright, Vial's relatively useless. I think Relic's also pretty useless. So we bring in some Hydros. I gotta bring in Negate. I can bring in some Hydros, but what for? Like, oh, like everything. I feel like I only need 2 weaponsmiths to search for the 2 bows. The longbow's pretty average. You're better off like attacking with a creature, I think, rather than just tapping to ping. I think that's good enough. One lander. Cannot keep. This is fine. I don't think I need Galv Blasts at this point in time. Use Bridge into Witching Well. Lembas. Do I still Witching Well if I can't Synth? Yeah, probably. Okay, they're both pretty good. So I can keep that on top. So I can draw the Hydro. And then I can Synth and cast the Thoughtcast. Cool. That's fine. At least I didn't get dusted. So we will Synth into Thoughtcast. I just wanted to keep up Hydro, that's why I played that land. Now if I get Dusted, it's gonna be rough. But I can play Gear Seeker with the Hydro backup if they have the Pyros. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Ooh, bowgun. Okay, so this and this. Play Gear Seeker. Us. Probably get journeyed. Yep. Oh well. Might kill the Skyfisher. Just so then they don't have any pressure. Spectre. Ooh. Munitions, okay. I could Hydroblast that, so that doesn't really matter. So let's do the Synth. Should be able to cast anything that's off the top. It's fine. I don't think the munitions matters at this point, so I am just gonna draw 2 cards. It's annoying a little. Kill my Synth? Sure. Exiles, not a creature. Yep, that's fine. Okay, now I'm wishing I didn't take out the Viridian Shaman. So, I guess I just sack this. So the Shaman can't pop it. Get a Heart Pierce bow. Surely they won't kill. I'm gonna have to kill this. Oh, whoops. Tapped that wrong. Oh well. I guess they're gonna take a turn off to kill this Heart Piercer bow. Sweet, alright. The bow lives. Three mana, 4. Dust to Dust on probably this bridge to think I've got black and this bow. Sure. It's fine by me. I didn't need them anyway. Cool. Alright. We're working here. Okay, so we Hydroblast this. We equip this. We attack in. We shoot the monkey. Yes. Yes. The deck's doing exactly as it's supposed to be. Trinket Mage. Let's get Witching Well. Yeah. Journey on the token. Yep. So then they can Skyfisher back the journey. Yep. And then play the journey. Oh. Didn't play the journey. I wonder if they got a bolt. Alright, let's see what this does. Oh. Oh. Save it. Sure, it's going to get journeyed, but at least I get to kill the Skyfisher. Shoot it down. Oh, it only does it with the bow. Okay. Had to hope, right? Didn't even journey it. Okay. Crack the clue. We take it 3. So now we witch well. We put this one on the bottom. Put this one on top. We synth. Get this mirror enforcer. We play militia. Play land. Ping them for 1. Ping them for 1. Equip the gun to this one. Now it's got reach. And then pass. Yep. On the militia. Yep. It's fine. Oh, okay. It's a little annoying. We take 3. Crack the clue. Okay, so back up to 2 cards. Oh, 1 card. Reinforcer's free. We will synth. Galvanic blast. Guess I shoot the Skyfisher. Put this on here. And we'll put the bow on the mirror enforcer. Alright. Gains 1. Does this deck even run synth? Draw some cards. Candy Trail. What do we got? Alright, Dogcast is good. I will just get the Thoughtcast straight away. In case they get a Pyro or something. Weaponsmith is cool. Just shoot one, doesn't matter. Surely they'll crack a Lembus. Then I can Weaponsmith for another bow next turn. Oh, there we go. Finally got a Synth. Running Glinthawk? Ruler Shaman. Oh no, not all my equipment. Yep. Ah, but you didn't kill the Heartbeaster bow. So it's gonna shoot down your monkey. I didn't need him anyway. Alright, so we just attack with the Mirror Enforcer because they can double block the Samurai. So we kill the monkey. They're gonna gain 3. Yep. Then take 4. And hopefully they don't get too much. So they draw a card and they have the Synth they can activate. Just looks like they're doing. Get a Skyfisher. So that gets them another Inspector, another clue token. More out of juice. Play Inspector. Play land. What else you get? No Inspector. Okay. Galvanic Blast. So we will search for the second bow. We will play the bow. And we will swing. We will kill the samurai. If they block with everything, I get to shoot the Skyfisher. And then they lose everything. Cool. Okay, well they lose two. They lose 2 inspectors, so they lose everything. Put one on the bottom. Glinthawk gets back Lembus. Did not see one Glinthawk or one synthesizer all of game 1, and it took them until they got to like 30 cards left until they managed to do it again. Get one on top. Glinthawk, bring back Lembus. Replay Lembus? No, got something in hand. Okay. Broadcast is good. These are not good. What is this? Ah, okay. Sure. Can't do anything about it. So now I can put him on the samurai. It'll kill one glint hawk and then I'll trade the other. Gotta hope they keep bricking. Although they've got a Lembus in hand, so. Double block, okay. Sure. I want to kill the Glinthawk, please. Lembus. One to top. So it's probably a... Ooh, Synth, okay. It's Bridge. It's useless. Gonna sack Synth. Wellspring, sure. Synth. Smash to dust. Kill my Heart Piercer bow. Sure. Be a land. Ooh, that's good. Might as well chip in for one. There's only one journey left, and I haven't seen them play any pyros, so... they've got a pile of synth to sack, though, if they've got nothing else. They hit a Lembus, which is bad for me. Keeps one on top. Just another synth, which is a Galvanic Blast. Glint Hawk. So now you got to Glint Hawk the Lembus. Okay. Alright, you managed to get it to work. Nice job. Yep. Ooh. So to pay 6, right? One, two, three, four, five, 6. They don't run Hydro, so I don't have to... Oh, they run Dawnbringer Cleric, though. So I think I hide it in my hand. And they shouldn't be able to gain enough life. Unless they hit, like, another couple of Lembus, I think. Dust to dust. It's annoying. but it shouldn't matter too much. That's fine. The going to... Do I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Do not have enough mana. Alright, I think I just try and hope they don't hit a Lembus. Well, Thought Gust's pretty good. That's a Thought Cast. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so we'll equip the bow. We'll attack in. Kill this shaman. See if they pop it. Just sack the wellspring. We're going to sack 5 more artifacts. Yep, okay, that's cool. So I got a block with a samurai token. Whoop, whoop. What is this? Oh, demand answers? Sure. Can't really sacrifice this though, so I don't understand what's going on. Do I? Okay. Plus, I guess I play this. And then I shoot this. Actually, how about we just play a Gear Seeker and see how they manage to stop a pile of creatures when I'm fully untapped. Alright, well, maybe it's going to be a bit hard for me to get through when they're gaining a pile of life. Glint Hawk. Return Lembus. They gotta be running low on threats. Ways to actually kill me. Attack with Glinthawk. Yep, yep. Not triple Galv Blast. I think they've used up most of them anyway. Second Lembus. Yep. Okay, I don't think I make any Gear Seekers unblockable. I think I just attack with everything. Might as well Candy Trail first. I mean, they're both pretty good. I'll keep the Synth on top so I can play that for free. I will attack with everything. We'll shoot Glinthawk. Wait, why don't I just kill all their blockers? Okay. I think we'll leave it like that. Is saved by a Galvanic Blast if they have it. Which they do. So we'll kill this. We'll keep the Candy Trail. Cool. They take 5. Alright, we'll see what they can do from here. Okay. Not a hell of a lot, it seems. 1, 2, 3. I can't even cast the... 1, 2, 3. It'll be 4. Oh yeah, I can. I can pretty much... I can go Synth into thing. 3, 2. Alright. The interaction I thought didn't work, but we managed to not do too badly, so... We'll call that a win. Let's wrap this thing up. Okay, so how did we end up? We ended up 3-2, which for this deck I think is quite admirable. So we got hammered by land destruction because we didn't hit the indestructible lands. And I think they were just too quick out of the gate. And I just had some really awkward draws in that game too. Then in, what was the other one we lost? Poison Storm. Which we completely changed the game plan to be like nothing but counter spells, which did win us game 2, but they found that funky new card, Cold, whatever it's called, out in the cold, out to cold, I don't know, that pretty much locked down our creatures forever, which is pretty cool. Nice to see Cosmic Charles doing random stuff as per usual. But we beat a blue-red Terror pilot that decided to double block into a Death Toucher. We beat Glitters because we drew like Galvanic Blast into our hand every time. And we beat a Boros Synth person who could not find a Synth in the top 30 cards of their library. Both games. Or a Glinthawk for that matter. So, not like the most admirable performance. Not something you could like really write home about and say, yeah, this deck's great. But hey, we got a positive record, which I think is pretty cool. What didn't work? So I think the Sunshot Militias were cool, but I think whenever I had both, they were just useless, right? So I think maybe just going down to 1. Having 1 out, just using all these things to ping, it was pretty cool for a couple of matches. The Heart Piercer Bow didn't do what I thought it would. So it's still fine. Like I think it's going to be great against core gates and probably elves and something like that. So I think it's still like cool. Maybe we could keep 1, maybe put 2 in the board because Like that game against Boros was pretty cool. We could like keep pinging off squadron, not squadron, what do you call them, Glinthawks with just one attack. I think that's pretty cool. We're probably better off just like, so we're trimming this. Do we trim these? Maybe keep one in, just as something to search for. And maybe swap this one for another vial of Dragonfire, just so you've got something you can draw with your renowned Weaponsmith, if that is what we wish to do. We can maybe go up to 4 Trinket Mage. It seemed okay. We didn't draw it as much as I would like, but it's nice having options. I think we grabbed Longbow once, we grabbed a land, we grabbed a well. Like it gets a lot of different things, so it's really cool. The beatdown package is cool. Maybe we just need more creatures. Maybe we want to run Somber Hoverguard, which I was thinking about at one point. I don't know. There's I really think like the Candy Trail synth lines were cool. Like there was a lot of times where it seemed like Boros synth we could just like chain. Sure, you don't have ways to like rebuy this, but it lets you actually cast things you want to cast off the synthesizer, right? Which was also pretty great, especially with the Weaponsmith being able to like tap 2 to sack this. I think there's something here. There's something like maybe red's not the option. Maybe like Weaponsmith, Witching Well, Candy Trail, like is something we can do, but I'm not entirely sure what. Blowgun's actually pretty good too. Giving Reach is actually quite surprisingly good against the decks we faced. Longbow, I think, just cost too much to equip, which the Weaponsmith can help with, but we just never found an opportunity to do it. Relic was useless in all the matches, but I think it's fine having a one-off. So, and I don't know, the whole sideboard could be changed, but I think this was a good showing for a deck that was an idea in my head. I think I'm happy with how it worked. I may come back to this at one point. I may change some cards. If something else comes out, I might think of like adding it in. But at this point, I'm happy enough to leave this at a 3-2, keep this deck at a winning record, and never touch it again. If someone else wants to give it a shot, or if anyone has any suggestions on what to change, I'm all ears. Because there may be something here. Just something different. We don't have to play Deadly Dispute in Affinity for a change. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. Something a little different, and we'll catch us in the next one.